Hey, my name's Brad Payne. I'm the director here at Hope to All Food Bank in Nortonville. We've been doing this for a long time around here, and we feed quite a few people. We're here on Tuesday today, and outside the door behind us here there's a lot of volunteers, and they're making boxes, and we've got lots of stuff yesterday on a big food truck from our food distributor, and we're about to open the doors here in a few minutes and start letting the people in. We're excited about what we do here. This is a ministry that matters, and it helps a lot of other people. You know, both the volunteers are able to put their hands to something that makes them feel like they're doing something for the kingdom of God, because they are. And then those who come in the front door are able to actually receive a resource that's being provided to them through both the government, USDA commodities here, and through private donations through churches like yours. So we're excited to be here and be able to distribute that. We feed about 350 families every month come through these doors. We have distributed last year over 107 tons of food went out of the food bank here. Some people tell others this is the best kept secret in Hopkins County. There's so much that God has blessed us with here, and we're able to distribute it and be a part of His kingdom, doing a mighty work right here. And we've helped so many people, prayed for so many people. But lives are being changed. There's a betterment that comes from the community working together, and we're excited to be a part of that. And I want to just share something with you. We've not done this before. This is new, and we're really excited about it, and we believe that it's going to be a really good thing that's going to help people. One of the big deals is we get a lot of food from a lot of places, but we don't always get a lot of variations of meat that we can distribute. But we are this year doing a program. We're working alongside with Waste Not, Want Not, and this program is gonna gather deer and harvest, bring these harvested deer in, and we're going to be able to process those and distribute them. But without me telling you about Waste Not, Want Not, I have the guy that is actually doing that with us today, Chad Browning. I know last couple weeks ago, me and you were talking about this program, the Waste Not, Want Not. And you were telling me about a lot of the waste that you encountered last year. Deer's being harvested, but they're not being used effectively. So there's a lot of hunters hunting, but there's not a lot of deer being brought in. How are we going to handle that? How Waste Not, Want Not come to be?
Well, the whole problem coming about was last year, and I was driving down Peabody roads, and I seen where 3 different campsites had been that opening weekend. And in that little 8th mile stretch, I counted 7 deer that had been killed, and they were left behind. They were fully intact, and didn't look like anything. Any of the meat was used off these deer, and they were just completely going to waste. There's too many trophy hunters out there, and people that don't want the deer.
Right.
And my vision was, I knew Hope to All here. Y'all can always need meat and stuff down here. Y'all have plenty of chicken, but not enough meat and stuff and all. So my idea for the whole program is, me and with a team of volunteers, we can go out to these Peabody programs, which is 46,000 acres Peabody ground, covering Hopkins County, Middleburg County, and even over into Ohio County. We can drive these roads and find these campers that are coming in from all these states all around us. I've seen states from Wisconsin, Florida, Indiana. I mean, they come from a long ways to hunt on this public ground. And we can go out, find these campers, give them some information, and when they kill a deer, if they want to donate it, all they got to do is call me, tell me their campsite number that we assign to them, and we'll come out, pick the deer up, get it to the processor, and get it processed for Hope to All.
Wow. I'm excited about this. It don't sound like it can fail. As many deer as there are in Hopkins County, and hunters, like you said, come in. Well, you was talking about and that leads us, I guess, to logistics. How do you, I mean, obviously you're not going to do this all by yourself.
I hope not.
How do you bring about the army of people, maybe, or the people that you need to actually cover that many acres?
Well, that's part of why we're doing this video. I need people to get in touch with me, and where I got your phone number and stuff and all. And we don't want to keep do this throughout the whole deer season. Mainly the opening weekends of gun season, muzzleload season, bow season, youth season, we want to hit those major weekends where people are most likely being from out of town hunting and stuff, and go out and find them on these certain weekends and stuff and all. And then also too, a lot of farmers in this area also get crop tags, crop control tags. And if they have several tags, and if they want to donate meat and all, whether they need people to come on their property and kill the does and all to donate, or if they can kill them and call me and all, I'll be more than happy to come pick up 2, 3, 5, 10, however many deer they get and all. We'll come and meet them and pick them up and transport them that way too.
Okay. So we covered like the issue that we're dealing with. We understand the need because they're throwing the deer away.
Exactly.
So we don't want that to happen. And then you've got you and your volunteers are meeting and going to the different places, designated campsites and so forth. But now you've got a truckload of deer. And now what do we do?
Well, that's where we can transport these deer to the processors. There's one in Seabury, there's one in Beaver Dam, and there's one in Hawkinsville that do process deer. We can get all this deer ground up into burger, to bring it here, but it costs $60 per deer to get it processed and stuff. And based off the number of families that come through each month and stuff, but it's like 23 deer each month. That would feed the families for 1 month and stuff, which comes out to being roughly around $1,300. Each month to process that. To process 23 deer.
Well, that's not too bad. I mean, when you figure $60 a deer and then the amount of meat that is actually
$1 a pound.
Because we've gotten deer here a long time ago, one time, and we had some donations, and it is the most popular meat product we've ever had. We've never had anything more requested than, do you have deer meat? And people make chili out of it, they make burgers out of it. They actually really love having that 2-pound pack of deer meat in their food box, and it really adds a lot. Deer's healthier. I mean, we don't just give food boxes here, we try to give healthy food boxes with a balanced diet in there, and deer's one of the best meats that you can get. So we're excited about doing this. We're excited about what Chad's doing, because it takes a lot of work. This is not a light undertaking. I mean, it takes a lot of work to go out there and meet these people, and be there and carry that deer from there to the processor, and then you got to go from the processor to the food bank. We've got a lot of that worked out, but we want to make sure you understand that you also can. A lot of folks might want to take a deer and actually give Chad the $60, and that $60, that's one deer and $60 completely processed. That's ready to be put in people's food banks or food boxes at this food bank. And what we want to do is offer you, because we're a 501c3 organization, Hope to All can give you a tax receipt for that $60. So Chad will actually have with him, we've worked this out already, he's going to have with him a donation receipt. And if you want to donate all the way, that deer will go all the way from the forest to the table for $60. And if you want to donate that to Chad, he'll have with him a receipt that he can give you, which is completely, you're able to use that to take it off your taxes. So we're excited. I mean, everything's working toward a good end, I think, and we're hoping that this year, this season, will be very successful both for the hunters and for the food bank and for the Waste Not Want Not program, which is going to bring a resource from our woods, our forest, into our food bank. So we're excited, and I believe that God's going to do something special with this program this year.
And if you want to contact me to be a volunteer, you can reach me at 270-635-0544. Thank you.
Thank you for your support.